Well, hey, I don't know, Instagram. Hey, Internet, it's me, T from the Patterson State Journey. But look, because the whole Instagram thing has taken away the long form, the live, so I can't do that anymore. There, I guess. What's this real thing? I've got to research this stuff. I'll see what happens. I wish they had a long form because but I go back to now to YouTube, which is how I started this whole thing many years ago. Well, many years ago, since 2013, 14, whatever it is. I post on YouTube because this is my, how you say, audio memoir. So things that happen to me, I post on YouTube. It gets archived, and other things take it, and so that's how I roll. And this is, again, it's only for my my memoir. Long ago, I started telling people, hey, you need to record your elders. And of course, at some particular point, long ago, I mean like 1982, somewhere around there. Then when I got to the University of Fort Hare, in about 20 or 2013, whenever I got there, 2014, I guess I really started. I started to say, I'm an old guy now, so I should be recording myself because whatever it is. So I don't monetize this channel. I don't ask for likes or subscribes, nothing like that. Um, and I just say what's been happening. So let me tell you what's been happening. I was supposed to come to, well, I got the word that there was supposed to be reparations. They said conference, whatever it is. Um, and so I wanted to come to Addis Ababa for this conference. It was sponsored by CARICOM and AU. Well, it didn't work out that way. This modern world had a lot of challenges. I'm not going to out anybody, but things are supposed to happen long ago that didn't happen. It was sort of my fault, whatever it is. But the point really is that uh, I didn't go to the conference, but I spent the days here in Addis. In Addis, they call it Addis here, and I was in a very interesting neighborhood. And let me talk about it now. Interesting neighborhood is where the palace used to be, and it seemed like a few years ago, whenever it was, they destroyed the palace. Um, and it's right down from there's a whole new area up that they're building up. I guess they want to gentrify it because this is old Addis area down, and it's in a really great guest house for me. Is the Barrow guest house. Uh, uh, Henry made the book, well, got it for me. A friend of Ian's. Anyway, uh, but I can't explain. It's my kind of place. It's not opulent. It don't have all those big time amenities, and I always end up in. It's interesting when I travel. I always end up in how you say neighborhoods, in areas that suit me, right? Um, and I meet interesting people. Right across the street, there was a nice uh, little eating place, Ethiopian food, whatever. Uh, I didn't, but I had um, the cat that I met the night before well, he took me this Ethiopian meal, and but they overcooked their they overcooked their meat. That's one thing. I wanted lamb or whatever. They overcooked their meat. But they had lentils. It was an all right meal. But then, uh, but then not today, yesterday, last night, I went and ate at this place across the street from where I'm staying at Barrow. And today, was it in the morning? I had an avocado smoothie. That was good. But later on, I went to, this is what I'm going to tell you right now. I wanted to go to the movies, to the cinema. It's right up the street from where I am. Across from, what is it called? Something Gate, Victoria Gate. It's a big complex. I don't know what it, anyway, it's a big complex. It's across the street from there, or down the block from there, wherever. And, but they said it was at 8 o'clock. I was like, okay, fine. A couple of days, whatever. It said 8 o'clock. Well, Ethiopia has a different. If they posted say 8 o'clock, they actually mean 2 o'clock, which I don't understand. But anyway, so I got there at 8 o'clock, but then it was the last show and they were through. So I said, oh man, because when I go to different countries, like I like to go to real movie theaters, and I like to experience them in different countries. Simple as that, right? Different experience. So because I don't know why these days I'm just not into these internet things and the streamings. I'm just not into. There's something about going to a movie theater and sitting in the thing that I want to say turns me on that I'm used to. I've been going to movies since I don't know, since I was 8 years old, 7 years old, whenever it is. Yes, it's got to be seven, maybe even six down in the Bronx. Bronx movie theater, and we had a Marx movie theater. Then we had Lowe's movie theater and also the RKO, all in one area down in. It was like what's 100, no, it's 139th, 149th Street and 149th Street and the Hub. They call it the Hub now. Uh, we back then we had the L and all the L train, the elevated train and stuff like that, but that's not happening now. Anyway, so I've been watching movies for a long time, since 7 years old, and I'm 75 now, so that's a long time. But so I'm just spoiled for real cinema. Even during COVID, I went cinema, whatever. I'm just a movie addict, and now somehow I can't really watch stuff on. I can't watch stuff on the phone or nothing like that. I don't know why. It's a weird thing. Anyways, so when I couldn't go to the movies because they, well, I'm not used to Ethiopian time, how they deal with time. So I was walking back to my place. It's a burger joint called Wow, WOW, right? And it's a burger joint. But I hadn't eaten all day. What did I eat? I had breakfast, but I had avocado. I had breakfast, but I didn't really eat at all. So I went there, and I'm really not a meat eater. I didn't want a burger, but they had a chicken. So I said, let me have this chicken burger. I asked for a chicken burger. I didn't know they was going to give me all these fries. I didn't really eat the fries. I had the burger. So as I was waiting there, and sitting next to me, there was a woman, and just like a daughter, a teenager, or preteen, whatever it is, another woman, and then a boy, and there was a family right there, and their burger had come. And that's the thing. And so the lady somehow she got my attention, and I turned, and she was offering me. She had eaten from my burger, and she offered me to eat to eat the burger. I said no. I ordered a chicken thing. I'm fine. Blah blah blah. I didn't want to offend her because I don't know the customs. If they do that, are you supposed to take a bite? I don't know. Do you offend them if you don't? I don't know. This is the thing about traveling. All kinds of different customs. So I ended up eating my little chicken and not doing a chicken burger, but not doing the fries, couple of fries, but I didn't do the fries. Well, I didn't do the fries. Well, so when I was leaving, I just saluted them, and said thank you, blah 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 blah. I figured that was enough. And here's the weird thing. Here in Ethiopia, I guess because of the hair, even though I got a good haircut from people right next door, and I was trimming my beard and stuff like that. Good haircut. Want to see the haircut? Is it like that? Whatever. Yeah, like that. Anyway, so and that was right next door. So and he was good. They were good. They get a hair wash and a head massage. They were really really good. So anyway, so where I live is real. I like the place. It's sort of old time danky. I can't explain it, but clean. No vermin, stuff like that, and it's just to my liking. I like it. In fact, I wanted to come back. I'm going to India as usual. Come the end of December, whatever, or January, until probably late March. And then there's a way when I come back. I'm going to come back through. I'll fly Ethiopian Air anyway, but I'll come back through Ethiopia. But I'll have one of those things where I have a continuing ticket, so maybe I can spend 5 days here or something like that, because the exchange rate is what it is. Maybe we have about 5 days here. Okay, great. And so I better make good plans because the money exchange. I don't even know if I can use my debit card here, something like that. I should find that out. Anyway, in fact, I might just find a debit machine and just put it in and see if I get a balance or something like that. So anyway, so that's what I plan to do. Come back, spend more days here so I can see, be a tourist right there. But the only rough thing about that is that the altitude gets to me right now. But the word is, if you spend enough time here, I don't know how much time that would be, then you get used to altitude. Then when you go back down to regular levels, then you're stronger, whatever it is. So we'll see what happens. So I just wanted to give you a little update, see what I'm going to do um, when I get back to Cape Town. When I get to Cape Town before I go to the Eastern Cape, then I give you updates. What else happened? Nothing really happened. I learned a lot. I was talking to this man. I learned a lot. Uh, man, about Ethiopia, about stuff. We talk about all kinds of stuff. The guy's a perfumer. He makes perfume, but he's a world traveler. He actually goes to hotels and rates them. Big time hotels and rates them. He's all over the place. Hopefully, I'm trying to try him to come, get him to come to India. Meet me in India. I want everybody to come to India. I don't know why. Like that. At least where I am down in Pondicherry area, Oroville, Tamil Nadu. Anyway, so that's it. That's it. Let me go. Talk to you later. Be well.